Welcome back. This is Chili Davis, and I'm back to another video. I want to welcome back all my subscribers and all my new viewers. This is the channel where we talk about my top stocks, and we also talk about credit. We also talk about crypto from time to time. If you're new, please click the subscribe button to get my frequent updates. Well, today was a fantastic day in the stock market, and we had quite a bit of stocks rally today. I am in my Robinhood portfolio right now, and as you can see, the portfolio is up 3.93%. So we were up a grand total of $61.54. So it was great news on the stock market today. And part of that rally was Tesla. Tesla hit a new high in the year of 178. So $178.97 from a low of 106. So great news for Tesla shareholders. We did great. The market rallied up over the last month over 57%. So that is Tesla surging again. Okay, so for the day though, Tesla was up over 10.98%. And if you saw my community board, I did update everybody the best I could. SOFI and also Tesla. Tesla at one point was up as much as 10.69%, and American Express today was up as much as 12% today. Okay, so after American Express reported earnings, they did give good guidance, and people were excited. And American Express shares, which do pay a dividend, rallied up over 12% today. So the market took off late. If we go back to the Robinhood portfolio, you can see there was a slow start. And as the morning went on, this thing just shot up. So it was a great day in the market. Like I said, Tesla was a high performer, over 10% earned today. Of course, there were several other stocks. Even Amazon was up 2.91%. Google's up 1.90%. Now, just not to forget, next week there's earnings for big tech as well. So Amazon and others alike. Let's take a look at the next week's reporting. Okay, so here we are again on earningswhisper.com. Earningswhisper.com is where you can find all the up and coming companies that will report this week. We have Amazon report on the 2nd. That's February 2nd. Apple to report on February 2nd. SOFI to report on the 30th. Okay, so SOFI we know is a new fintech bank, and they are set to report. They also were surging today. Also, AMD, we did have Intel report today, and they kind of were a flop. The Intel stock came down, but next week, AMD, which is in the driver's seat, they will report next week on the 31st. Also, Alphabet, or Google will report next week on February 2nd. And Facebook will report on the 1st. So again, next week will be heavy tech stock earnings, and they will report and talk about the previous quarter, about how much revenue was earned by the company and how much they forecast for the next 3-4 months for the coming quarter, how much revenue and what they expect to come. So again, all four of these major tech companies, Amazon, Apple, SoFi, AMD, and Alphabet, will report next week. Also, just not to leave out, UPS, a non-tech company, will report on the 31st. Okay, so let's go back to the portfolio, Robinhood, and let's take a quick look and let's see who else surged today. Coinbase, the Bitcoin exchange, was up as much as 14%. What else do we have here? And Airbnb was up today. Let's see here. Airbnb was up today over 6% as well. So Airbnb was up 5.98% during regular trade, and then another 10.10% after hours. Okay, so Airbnb traded up today in this tech rally. Okay, so that is the news. Let's take a quick look at CNBC really quickly. As you can see, the NASDAQ composite was up over 109 points today, and we saw that reflected in all the stocks. See here. One of the articles here, Sam Bankman-Fried tried to influence witness through a signal. DOJ alleges, so that's the Department of Justice, is watching Sam Bankman-Fried. He is the former CEO of FTX, the cryptocurrency. And as we saw today, the Dow Jones Composite was up as much 0.08%. The S&P 500 was up as much as 0.25. And then as we did see, the NASDAQ was up as much as 0.95. And then the Russell 2000, which is all your small cap stocks, was up as well. That would include like ChargePoint and some of the other newer companies. All right, so finally, let's take a look at my other portfolio. The other portfolio was up as much as 4.42% for a little total over $1,400. And Tesla led the way. Tesla was up over 11.65%. In my position, SOFI was in second place at 8.41%. Again, SOFI does report next week. And as I showed on my community page, I did set up alerts. So I was able to post this in my community page. The fact that I get alerts when certain stocks do change. So this one was a change in the stock price over 25 cents. And also I get alerts when SOFI reaches $6. So that all occurred today because technology stocks rallied. Okay, so SOFI rallied this week. Hopefully they can rally this much next week after their earnings call. The CEO, Anthony Noto, he will be talking about what the company is doing next Tuesday. All the internal workers of the company, he will be letting Wall Street know, and all the other analysts, know what SOFI is doing internally and what they expect to do in the near future. Okay, so SOFI will report revenue for the quarter next week. And again, the stock did rally early here, over 8.41%. Now, also, we did see Lucid Group. This is the EV automaker, was up 36% today. This is quite a bit of a rally back from, it's dropped over 70% this year from $30, last year it dropped over 70%. In 2022, it dropped from $30 all the way down to $6. And today, Lucid Motor Company rallied back. This is another EV company, very similar to Tesla, but it rallied back today, up 36%. Also, a favorite here, ChargePoint, the EV charging stations, was up as much as 7.43% for a gain of over $80. And Ford Motor Company was up 2.63%. Again, Ford Motor Company, I own quite a bit of shares in Ford. Will report next week, I believe, or the week after. Ford will report as well. So that is good news. We'll see if the stock can go a higher. It last time peaked about $14. Let's see how much higher it will go next week. And American Express, again, today, they forecasted more people will be traveling, more business travelers to come, and the stock shot up over 10.54%. Now, I do know that they did miss their earnings estimate for the previous quarter. But again, the guidance for American Express was very well. That saw more Americans traveling and more upper class Americans not being affected by the current coming of a possible recession. So no change for American Express holders, okay? So again, the shares were up 10.54% for a gain of over $33. And also another close company, Visa. Visa was up as much as 2.99%. Both of these are card stocks, and both of them do pay dividend. Visa pays dividend, and American Express. So those were the top stocks. Tesla leading the way, over 11.65%. Now let's take a quick look at any possible opportunities. I think ConocoPhillips was down. Okay, so Nucor was down slightly today, 1.74%. So you could have bought into some Nucor today. Also, COP or ConocoPhillips was down 0.75. And United Steel was down as much as 1.47%. Now, normally these are my top stocks, but today the market rallied in technology and growth. These three stocks are more of value plays. Also, you could have stepped into CCI Crown Castle. This is a REIT. And also, let's see what else. Delta Airlines was down as well. That is an airline stock. But typically, Delta Airlines, even though it pays a dividend, typically it trades between $38 and $42. You're not going to see much of a gain in some of these dividend stocks. Delta Airlines is pretty much just a company that sells airline tickets and moves sometimes on the price of fuel. Okay, so these were some opportunities today. Delta, United Steel, or COP, or Nucor were opportunities to buy in the market. Okay, and then back to the top stock again, Tesla. Tesla up over 11.65%. And again, next week, as I mentioned, SOFI was up 8.41%, surging to over $6.20 today. Okay, that was huge because when the day opened up, they were trading like around $5.70, and today they actually almost traded up a whole 60 cents today. Okay, so that's great news. SoFi surging ahead of earnings. Okay, so look out for SoFi. SoFi will report next week. Also, I did post some information about SoFi. I did get the alert. I got the text message and the email. And again, led by Anthony Noto. Earnings next week. Anthony Noto. Check out the video on the roadmap on him driving the company. A former Goldman Sachs employee, Anthony Noto, leading SoFi on the earnings call next week. So, again, I want to thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please like, share the videos. And also, if you like get started in your investment journey, please use the Robinhood link below. And we'll see you on the next video.